Good morning, everybody. So with today's video, I'm going to give you 6 fall autumn gems. It's perfect for this time of the year. So I'm actually here at Arundel Park here in Mississauga. Hopefully you're able to see the leaves change. It's quiet. It's Thursday. I took the day off today and tomorrow, so I'm just enjoying an extra long weekend. Alright, so this will not be in any numerical order, but the first one is going to be Valentino Wo 21. Unfortunately, the regular one has been discontinued. So if you get this online, this is what you're more than likely picking up. This is still a very solid fragrance though. There is bergamot and lemon, warm spices of cardamom and pepper. There is vetiver as the backbone, but you're also gonna get that iris. The iris is in the original, it's also in Valentino Wo Intense, and I believe some of the other Womos as well. The main takeaway is the iris, but the warm spices. This does have some resemblance to the Intense, but in my opinion it also has some of the original DNA as well. I love this one. The iris itself is powdery, it's waxy. I feel like there's a little bit of vanilla or like a chocolatey accord to it. It's a little gourmandy, it's sweet, it's classy, it's gently, but it's sexy. Like, I feel like even this one itself, it's still a great smelling fragrance that's actually very versatile. See, for me to wear this, you have to have that sense of style more than something like this. If you're just a hoodie kind of guy and you want to wear stuff like this, by all means. I just feel like a gentleman's fragrance like this that smells wonderful would just do better with something that's more stylish than something like this. You can even wear this with a suit and tie, a tuxedo, and performance is solid as well. 7 to 8 hours. Next one, let's go with something that's very masculine. Bad boy, but it does have some gently qualities to it. Kenzo Jungle. This is a 1997, 1998 release. This is very different from what they are putting out nowadays. This is pretty much just a very woody, a very woody scent with a boatload of spices. In the opening, there is lime, lemon, and bergamot, but it's overshadowed by the cinnamon, the nutmeg, the cardamom. There is a little bit of mate. There's going to be some amber, but a lot of woods of cedar, gaiac wood, and sandwood. And there's also a little bit of benzoin towards the base. For the most part, it's like a woody, spicy, and I feel like it's like they're pretty much like neck and neck with a little bit of citrus, like short-lived citrus, with benzoin amber. I feel like there's not a lot of development because like the citruses, they're gone pretty quickly. It's just the spices and the woods come in real quick. This is like leather jacket, white tee. This is not going to stay in a white tee, but if you want to be a little bit more mysterious, black tee, leather jacket. But this is suit and tie, tuxedo. Super versatile, fall, autumn, and wintertime. Some of these will do better in the autumn than it will in the wintertime, but for the most part, they're all pretty much colder season. But performance on this is actually quite solid with 7 to 8 hours. Next fragrance, if you're looking to spend a little bit more money, this one might be for you, because even though it's not niche, it has niche price tags. Zena Madras cardamom. This has a lot of cardamom and a lot of coffee. Ooh, very warm, a little smoky as well. But the cardamom itself is, okay, the cardamom adds that warmthness, but it's the coffee that I meant to say is like a roasted black coffee. There is also a little bit of pink pepper, there is Virginia cedar, the base is labdanum, vetiver, and vanilla. But for the most part, just coffee and cardamom with a little bit of vanilla and a little bit of amber. This is really nice. Like, when I first got the bottle, I thought it was like, yeah, it's okay, and I spent a lot of money. But I wore it the other day and I'm like, holy schmoly, this is actually better than what I originally thought. This is long lasting. This is like 8 to 10 hours and actually pretty versatile. This will do very well with a Senza style. For the most part, all of these fragrances here, Senza style, except for maybe this one here. This one here is going to be the boldest, the baddest. This is Bad Man. This is a bad boy fragrance, okay? And maybe another one as well. But for the most part, these are all like Senza styles. If you're casual, you dress like this, if you feel comfortable wearing it like this, fine. I just feel like this goes better with a better wardrobe. You know, I'm casual, I know how to dress, but I'm just like laid back today. When I wear this, I'm generally dressed up a little bit more. But just, I think that this is also a good like black tie gala type of function. You could rock this with a tuxedo as well. Longevity, great, 8 to 10 hours. And you would hope so with that price tag, because damn. Next one can be a little bad boy, some notes, but it's also quite gentlemanly. Dunhill Egyptian Smoke. Just the name itself, huh? Smoke, bad boy right there. Some of those bad boy notes, maybe the ginger, pink pepper, the two spices though, definitely energize this fragrance. There is going to be that tobacco, which is definitely bad boy and gentlemanly, but there's also Palo Santo and patchouli. But some of those gentleman notes are going to be the black tea. You're definitely going to get the black tea in the opening, but as well that Gras rose. And there's also a little bit of vanilla in the base. But for the most part, this is just very woody. Woody and rose. Woody, rosy, a little vanillic. So that vanilla does add that sweetness. Tonka bean, I don't really get. There is going to be that tobacco. The tobacco is what adds maybe that smoky nuance. I thought that there would be a little bit of, like maybe a little bit of incense, maybe a little bit of oud, but there's not. But there's also going to be some cacao. I don't get that. This is bad boy, but gentlemanly at the same time. I feel that the smokiness, that the tobacco and the woods, bad boy. But at the same time, that could also add that gentlemanly aspect. So I do think that you can rock this, in this instance, a black tee, because this I think will stay in a white tee with a leather jacket all the way to a tuxedo. Very versatile, long lasting with 9-10 hours. Next one, number 5. Let's go with the most unisex, the most feminine one in this list. But when I wear it, I feel sexy. Bond number 9's New Bond Street. The bottle itself, very feminine, like very girly, but the smell, a little girly, but holy shit, sexy. There is chestnut, so you're gonna get that smoky roasted chestnut, cacao, roasted coffee. There is vanilla, some mainly notes of leatherwood, patchouli, sandalwood, and there's a little bit of florals with that lily of the valley. Glasses back on because my eyes are a little sensitive to light, but just vanilla, chestnut, cacao, and coffee. This is grown and sexy. If you are wearing this as a guy, you're a modern day gentleman. I am not really that. Okay, I am a bro. I own it. I own it. I'm also cringy. But when I'm wearing this, I feel more grown. I feel a little bit more proper, if you will. And I'm also wearing this with the right attire. For me, this is night out. This is a great date fragrance. It is a lounge fragrance. If you want to rock this to the club, by all means, go ahead. But this is cozy. Like cozy, like a turtleneck, like a really nice sweater, a scarf around. Just that vanilla, the woods, the chestnut, the cacao, but especially that coffee. It's the coffee, and maybe like, okay, for me, it's like you're wearing a turtleneck with a scarf, but you're out in a park like this. You're perusing with your girlfriend, your boyfriend, and you have that coffee in your hands to warm them up. You don't have no gloves. You have the coffee that has like a shot of vanilla, like a squirt of vanilla, or like a little bit of like hazelnut added to it. It's that type of cozy. It's that type of warmth. But just a great going out fragrance, date, night out, club, lounge. This is a great in between the sheets fragrance as well, and long lasting, like 10 plus hours. The sillage is amazing. The projection is amazing. So when it comes to the sprays, less, trust me, less is more with this one here. And last but not least, let's finish it off with a cheapie, but it's a classy cheapie. Rochas Mustache EDP. This is actually quite nice. It's ambery, it's sweet, it's warm, it is woody. You're gonna get pink pepper, Atlas cedar. There is benzoin as that amber and resin. Of course, vanilla. There is patchouli, and there's a little bit of Bulgarian rose. But for the most part, just like an ambery, sweet vanillic fragrance with a little bit of spice, woods, and maybe a little bit of rose. Very gently, a little old school, but new. Like vintage, but modern. Great going out fragrance, date, lounge, not a club. And this is like suit and tie, it is tuxedo. This is a gentleman's fragrance. If you're looking for just one fragrance out of this entire video, I would have to go with this one here. This is the most affordable, yet it's the most versatile fragrance. And these are all suit and tie, they're all classy. This is the most bad boy with even maybe this. But these two here, the Zena and the Bond, are the most expensive. Valentino, that's not bad neither. That's actually pretty affordable. But this is like $30 to $50. Just shop around for the best deal. Long lasting, like 8 to 10 hours. Super versatile, dressing it down. You can even rock it with this. It's a little cozy at the same time. It's a little casual, but definitely classy. And guys, that is 6 fall autumn gems for 2024. What is your favorite fragrance from this list? Any reviews that I've done on any of these fragrances, and I've talked about all of them, they will all be down in the description box below, because that this is a mixed match of, well, really it's mostly designer. I'm going to give you a designer autumn list right here, and I'm going to give you a more expensive one right here. If you like this type of video, leave me one of these. If you love the colors, you love the atmosphere, I can only do these outdoor videos for a little bit longer before it gets too cold, but I'm really trying to take advantage of it, so I really truly am. But guys, thank you for my time, take care, and I will see you later. Thanks for watching, everybody.